Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I'm doing a paid review. This is a crazy paid review. This is for Mark. And before we do this, so this is paid review 20 SE90. Quick wristwatch check. And I'm wearing a Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Grandate manual wind. Love this piece. Okay, let's jump straight in. Hi Arch, I'm requesting a paid review of the Casio G-Shock Casio G-Shock G-D5000-9JR. Do not use my last name. This Casio is a solid 18 karat gold G-Shock digital quartz watch that sold for around $70,000 US. I'll be honest, Arch, I just don't get it. Why someone would spend so much money on a watch with a movement that costs 50 cents. But who the hell am I? You're the expert. Maybe I'm missing something. More generally, would like to know your thoughts on ultra expensive versions of very cheap watches. So this is an interesting piece. This watch itself was released to the Japanese market. It was released to celebrate the 35th anniversary. The 35th. What's the occasion? This was released. This watch here was to celebrate. Casio celebrates the 35th anniversary. A great vlog on A Blog to Watch with Ariel Adams. He did a review on this watch as well. I'll put a link down below. Basically, it celebrates 35th anniversary of the original G-Shock. They basically launched an 18 karat, solid 18 karat gold, $70,000 G-Shock watch. Now this basically works out to be about 500 times the price of a standard, your average G-Shock. There was only 35 numbered examples released. And I gotta be honest with you, this is my Casio world time. I gotta be honest with you, $70,000, $70,000. I don't know exactly what to say. I gotta be honest with you there. This is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. What can I really say here? This watch itself, the name of this watch here literally translates as pure gold. Okay, fair enough. The watch itself is 43.2 millimeters in diameter, 50 millimeters lug to lug. Okay, dokie. How many millimeters is this one here? Let's have a look here. Oh, it's a wee bit bigger than the standard. Okay, a bit bigger than the standard. Okay, fair enough. What else can I tell you about it? It's water resistant to 200 meters. It comes on a solid gold bracelet. And now, what were they thinking? I gotta be totally honest with you. It is madness. I mean, what do I think of this? Indeed, there. It's how do you put this? It's absolutely ridiculous. Now Casio apparently sold these out to Casio G-Shock collectors and friends of the brand. So I got to be honest with you, it's kind of it was 7.7 million yen. Ouch. Now, I don't know exactly what to say. I don't know what to say. This is absolute madness. What do I think? I mean, I think it's, interestingly enough, years ago, I actually had a Bic, Bic, the disposable biro company. I had a Bic that had a solid sterling silver cap, and it was kind of on the same line, and it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. But I got to be honest with you, 70,000 American dollars, 70,000. That's yeah, that is ridiculous. 70,000. That is yeah, that's over 100,000 Australian dollars. My God. I don't know what to say. What do I think of this? It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, ridiculous. What do I think? Well, the thing is, it just depends. Who am I to judge anything or anyone? I mean, Ferraris are worth millions of dollars. I suppose if you are that kind of collector, maybe it's I don't see much value in it. See, the problem is, let me tell you, I think Casio makes a great disposable sort of watch. That's the whole point. It's something you can wear when you go for a jog or something. $70,000, I tell you now, wouldn't you get a platinum Daytona? What do you think? Wouldn't you get a platinum Daytona? I think you'd get a platinum Daytona. That's probably one of the most, okay, without going into ridiculous Rolexes, that's probably one of the most expensive Rolexes. What would you rather get the Casio? See, I'm sure there's a lot of hand-finished work that's gone into this, but it's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I think that's a watch for somebody who's got far too much moolah. The moolah, if you've got far too much moolah. What do I think? Look, I'm just in amazement. I'm in absolute shock. I mean, you got to decide what you want to do with your money. I find it very hard to spend that sort of money on a Casio, and the stupid thing is it probably holds its value. You never know your luck. You never know. Look, I got to be honest with you, okay? Seriously, $70,000. See, 70,000 US dollars. It's kind of like my Patek collection, really. You know what I mean? It's kind of like my Patek Philippe collection. You could get a beautiful number of Patek pieces for that money. And when you pay such huge money for a Patek, it's all the hand finishing, it's all the R&D, it's all the extra effort, ultimate extra effort. But when you pay 70,000 for a Casio G-Shock, you gotta be joking. You gotta be joking. I mean, you gotta be joking, man. You gotta be joking. I mean, it's just ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. It's a bit like buying a Hublot, only worse. Yeah. So what's my thoughts on ultra expensive versions of very cheap watches? Look, I'm not a big fan. This. I really, 70,000. You can get a platinum Daytona. I want a platinum Daytona. You could get amazing Lange perpetual calendar. You could get a Patek perpetual calendar. Wouldn't that be the way you'd go? Seriously, why? I think that's something for somebody who has far too much moolah. Far too much. Absolutely It's ludicrous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's be completely frank there. I think that's for someone who has absolutely no respect for money. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Absolutely no way in the world. Money is something, you know, I don't idolize big expensive things. I admire the workmanship that's in them. You know, that's what I admire. You know, you look at Patek, Lange, even okay, you want to be crass, platinum Daytona. But a platinum Daytona is beautifully made. It's that's what I'd buy. I'd get a platinum Daytona. There's no way in the world would I get one of these G-Shocks. I mean, that is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't even have a desire to want. I don't even want one. You know. I mean, the problem is you show that to people it's only going to appeal to people in the watch business, you know, watch trade. And what are they going to say? Jesus, you spent $70,000 on that? You know, why would you do it? Why would you do it? Yeah, I think that is just ridiculous. You can't do that. You cannot be seriously. I think that's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. What do you do with that sort of thing? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's the kind of thing you buy. If you were a tacky Vegas casino, you'd have it there. Solid gold $70,000 G-Shock. You know, that's the sort of tacky exhibits. You know, you have, you know, sideshow freaks, and you'd also have this sort of watch there. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's not even, I'm sure it's built nicely, but $70,000? I'd rather have a bar of gold. I'd rather have a kilo of gold. Wouldn't that be a better investment? I think that'd be better. I'd rather do that. It's completely ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That just shows you've got no respect for money. No respect. It's sad, but there you go. That's my opinion. Absolutely ridiculous. What's my thoughts on ultra expensive versions of why? I've never been about having expensive things. I like quality things. A value shopper. It's the complete antimatter to my whole collecting profile. It's the whole opposite. It's just antimatter. Complete opposite. Okay, guys, tell me what you think of this $70,000 Casio. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Put some comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co.
That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.